Good morning, everyone. Today I am going to be making ultimate chocolate chip cookies and peanut butter cookies. With fall being here and hunting season just around the corner, this is a family favorite that my boys request from me, and cannot go hunting without them. So for the peanut butter cookies, you're going to need peanut butter, baking soda, vanilla, some Crisco butter flavored shortening, but the regular is fine as well, and some salt and flour and egg and a little bit of milk. And for the chocolate chip cookies, you're going to need some chocolate chips, brown sugar, flour, Crisco shortening, vanilla, baking soda, and a little bit of milk, and the eggs, and salt for both. So these are very, very easy. This is not a well-kept family secret. This is the recipe that comes with the package of Crisco. As you can see, here is the Crisco package, and they all come with these nice little recipes on the back for the chocolate chip and the peanut butter. So I make these every year for years. As a matter of fact, my KitchenAid broke down on me in January, and my son was so concerned about not having cookies, he bought me a brand new mixer. I have just an awesome son. So hope you enjoy the recipe, and we'll get started. Flour, and I added in my baking soda and my salt, and I just blended that together so that it's all incorporated. I also heated my oven to 375, and I have my cookie sheet with parchment paper lined. You can grease it or use parchment paper. I prefer to use parchment paper. Okay, I'm going to start with creaming my ingredients together. So I have my brown sugar. I'm going to add in my peanut butter. Now all of my ingredients here are doubled because I am making double batches. So the recipe makes about 3 dozen, and I am doubling that up. So I've added in my peanut butter. I'm adding in my buttered flavored Crisco. These are really nice. They come pre-measured, so you can just cut what you need. I'll put in my milk. And my vanilla. And then we're going to cream that all together. And I'm going to add in my eggs. I'm making a mess, as you see. We'll get that off there. Okay, so now I'm going to start slowly adding in my flour. We'll start out with just a couple cups of flour. There we go. Just kind of check and make sure it's all, the flour is blended in. And that looks pretty good. There we go. All mixed together. Okay, so everything is mixed together and your cookie dough should be fairly stiff. And I have this cookie scoop that I use, makes nice sized cookies. You don't need that, just a regular old spoon if you prefer. And so I'm just gonna start scooping and placing on the parchment paper. Okay, now that I have all of my cookies scooped onto my parchment paper, the last thing to do is you're going to take a fork. You can dip your fork in a little bit of flour if it's sticking, but you're just going to give them a little smash. And get them all just a little quick little X, and then they'll be ready for the oven. Okay, so we're ready to put in the oven. The recipe calls for 7 to 8 minutes. I usually set my oven at 7 minutes and then I watch them. We like our peanut butter cookies soft. We don't like them hard and crunchy. So I start with 7 minutes, and as soon as you start to see some browning around the edges and where they're not wet looking on top, that's usually when I take them out. So they are fully cooked, but they will remain soft. So let's get them in the oven. Okay, it's been just a little over 7 minutes, just shy of 8. I went ahead and added a little bit of extra time. As you can see, they're slightly browned around the edges and they do not look wet anymore. You want to let them sit for just a minute or so to cool so that they're firmed up and you can transfer them to your cooling rack. So let me see if I can, yeah, get one picked up there. and then you just let them cool. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. I hope you give it a try. They're really good cookies, especially if you love peanut butter cookies. And I'll show you how many I made at the end. Hello everyone, just letting you see what I accomplished today. I've got 9 dozen peanut butter cookies for hunting on Thursday, and please remember to like and subscribe and come back tomorrow, and I will be making about 9 dozen chocolate chip cookies. See you then.